Hello students, in the last lecture we have discussed about the contents that are given in our 11th class English textbook. Now we are going to discuss the text number 1.2. On to the summit we reach the top. This is page number 15 of your English textbook. See there, on to the summit we reach the top title is given. Summit means what? The summit means the highest point of hill or mountain. In Marathi, shikhar. Summit means the highest point of hill or mountain. On to the summit means at a highest point we reach the top. Yes, the title is given. Now, as a preparation, some activities are given before the text. That activities we have to discuss. See, the first activity is discuss with your partner and complete the web of different activities related to climbing. See here, we have to discuss with our partner this activity. We have to complete the web diagram. Web diagram is given. Its title is climbing, and this web diagram is about different activities related with climbing, right? The first activity is given, that is rock climbing. Then the second activity is there, rappelling. This activity is related with climbing. Rappelling means what? Rappelling means the practice of descending a steep slope by a rope. In Marathi, उभ्या चढावरून दोरीच्या सहाय्याने खाली उतरणे. That is practice of descending a steep slope by a rope. It means rappelling. Correct? What are the another activities? There are some another activities. The another activities are mountaineering, ice climbing, bouldering, rock climbing, hiking, parachuting, etc. Mountaineering means that is go on the mountain or mounting. Ice climbing is there, bouldering is there, hiking is there, and parachuting. These are the activities that are related with climbing. Next activity, there are certain prerequisites for mountaineering. With reference to the following points, develop a short dialogue between you and your friend about mountaineering. What is this activity? There are certain prerequisites. Requisites, essential things. There are some essential things for mountaineering. Okay. With reference in the following points, some points are given here, and with the help of these points we have to develop a short dialogue between we and our friend about mountaineering. Correct? Short dialogue writing, this activity we have faced in 10th class. You are known about this activity. Some points are given here. With the help of these points we have to cover this activity. The points are about time. We have to discuss about time in our short dialogue, about distance, about equipments means tools, about mental and physical fitness, then clothes and training. With the help of these points we have to cover the short dialogue between us and our friend. Now its answer is, the answer is given. I am going to read the answer. Suppose I means Tushar, I say, hi Rahul, how are you? That time Rahul says, hello, I am fine, Tushar. Do you know about mountaineering? That time I says, yes, I collected some information about it from internet. Then Rahul says, I too get some information from newspapers and books. Then I say, good. Mountaineering is not an easy task. It needs to take a lot of time to become expert. That time Rahul say, yeah, the distance is also important. Initially, we can't climb to long distance on mountains because we have to return the same distance that we have covered. That time I say, for mountaineering, few things like rope, axe, water tumbler, sleeping bags, then string, oxygen gas cylinder, food packets, etc. are essential. That time Rahul says, there is need of proper training for security of the mountaineer. Right? That time I say, we need to take proper clothes for the mountaineering. Our clothes should help us in the climbing. They should not be too loose. They should not become a problem during our journey. That time Rahul says, mountaineering is the test of mental and physical fitness. We should pay attention on also. That time I say, yes, we have much information now. Okay, goodbye. Then Rahul says, goodbye. This is the short dialogue between I and my friend Rahul. Correct? Next activity is, discuss with your partner the various hazards and risks that a mountaineer or trekker has to face in an expedition. We have to discuss with our partner the various hazards. Various means different, hazards, dangers. In mountaineer or in a trekking, there are various hazards or risks, and that a mountaineer or a trekker has to face in an expedition. Expedition means mohim. Now we have to discuss what are the various hazards and what are the various risks that a mountaineer has to face in the expedition, right? Okay, what are the hazards? The answer is, there are various hazards and risks that a mountaineer has to face in expedition. The first is, the mountaineer has to face snowy and stormy wind. First, what is given? Mountaineer has to face snowy and stormy wind. Second number, mountaineer has to keep safe from falling rocks, then falling ice and slopes. Number third, mountaineer has to protect himself from high altitude sickness. Next, mountaineer has to carry wounds caused due to sliding or falling down. Next point, a mountaineer has to avoid snow bite during stay. Next, a mountaineer has to keep in touch with base camp to gain help. Next point, mountaineer has to lose the tight path and trap in unknown area. This is the danger. Then keep the body safe from insects, reptiles and other wild creatures. Next point, a mountaineer has to survive in insufficient or low oxygen area. Then next point, there is tolerant hunger and remain thirsty if unavoidable. These are the hazards in the mounting or in the trekking, etc. This text is written by Tenzing Norgay. He was born on 29th May 1914 and he died in 9 May 1986. Tenzing Norgay was known by birth as Namgyal Wangdi and often referred to as Sherpa Tenzing. His birth date is given, his death time is given here, and by birth his name is Namgyal Wangdi and often he is called as Sherpa Tenzing. Tenzing Norgay was a Nepali Indian Sherpa mountaineer. He was Nepali Indian Sherpa mountaineer and he was one of the first two individuals known to reach the summit of Mount Everest, which he accomplished with Edmund Hillary on 29 May 1953. Look what is given here. There is a record. Okay, these are the two persons who climbed the mountain at first time. These are the first two people who climbed the Mount Everest, the highest point in the world, on 29 May 1953, right? Now here, that Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary, they both made the history. Now how did they make the history? We are going to discuss through this text. See what is given here. There is serial number, then honor is given, medals are given, okay, and honor by and for. See there. At first, Tiger Medal is given to Tenzing Norgay in 1938 and Tiger Medal is honored by Himalayan Club for what? For third Everest expedition. Correct? Third Everest expedition. He has made third Everest expedition and for that reason he was honored as a Tiger Medal in 1938 by Himalayan Club. Number 2, he was also honored by Star of Nepal in 1953 and he was honored by King Tribhuvan for all his accomplishments, right? Then the third award is there, that is Padma Bhushan Award, and Padma Bhushan Award is given in 1959 by Government of India for all Tenzing Norgay's accomplishments. Correct? Yes, he was the winner of Tiger Medal, he was the winner of Star of Nepal and Padma Bhushan. Correct? Tenzing describes the climb to the top and all events occurred during the historic climb. The article also describes what brought him to climbing mountains. What is given? Here, Tenzing describes the climb to the top and all events occur during the historic climb. Correct? It was a historic climb. It was very difficult for them to climb at first because nobody had climbed before that. This article describes what brought him to climbing mountains, right? Now we are going to discuss the text that is given here. At the beginning of this text, what is given? They both left Camp 9 on Friday morning and they determined to get to the top on that day. That morning, Tenzing Norgay remembered thinking that he was to get to the top even if he died, and he was not about to afraid to die that day. They set out early and all the way from Camp 9 to the peak they alternated. That was Friday morning and they both left Camp 9. That time Tenzing Norgay decided that he had to climb, he had to get it down, otherwise he would die, because he was not afraid to die that day. And they set early to the Camp 9, from the Camp 9 to pick they alternated. Tenzing writes here, he would take the lead and then Hillary. He says, the man who follows when climbing has a difficult job both in climbing up and climbing down. He is the anchor. The man going in the lead cuts the steps and breaks the way. In climbing, what should they do? They have to lead alternated. The man who follows when climbing has a difficult job both in climbing up and in climbing down. That time he was the anchor. The man going in the lead cuts the steps and breaks the way. It is very difficult for a person who leads in that expedition. He writes there, in his pocket there were 4 flags and they were at Camp 4. That time Colonel Hunt gave them 3 flags, and that 3 flags were of Britain, the United Nations and Nepal. That Colonel Hunt charged Tenzing with the duty of planting them on the top of the world, and when Colonel Hunt handed Tenzing that 4 flags, that time he told that those 3 flags were in his care. He gave the responsibility about that 3 flags to Tenzing, and